Okay, so you've tried and you've tried and you've tried and you hit the wall over and over and over again. What you may not know is this. It's that you're hitting the wall and there's only 3 things that you need to do to break through it completely. Marianne DeNovellis here with the 6-Figure Mastermind. Check out this amazing content on how to break through all the barriers to success. So what gets in your way when you're trying to create success in your world? I've narrowed it down to 3 key things that when you obliterate them will guarantee success for you every single time. You know, everything in our world that we're experiencing is a product of something that we brought into it. Meaning that everything that you're experiencing by some virtue of something that you did, said, or believed. When it comes down to your thought processes, your thoughts will eventually turn into your results. So, if that's true, how do we create successful results and what's getting in the way? The first thing that you need to obliterate that's getting in the way is this idea that you can't. Can't is a very limiting idea. It's a very limiting belief, and it will trap you and keep you away from success every single time. I mean, just think about it. If you have this goal, you have this idea, you have this thing in your world that you want to bring success to, what is it that you want to be successful in? Identify that. But if you don't think that you can, how do you ever think that you will? It doesn't make sense. 2 plus -2 equals 0. 2 being the positive thing that you want to bring into your world, I can't being this idea, it's a -2. They wipe each other out and leave you a blank with your results. It's not going to give you anything. If you have this idea that you can't, it's time to pull it out and replace it. Replace it with something that sounds like I'm capable and I know how. I have all the answers at my fingertips. Heck, you're on YouTube. That's where you're getting answers, right? You have incredible answers at your fingertips. Get rid of this idea that you can't. Okay, the second barrier to success, the thing that's going to block you and keep you knocked down, is this idea that I don't know. Oh my gosh. I cannot tell you how many times I have heard people say that to me, and it is toxic. That is toxic phrase. That is toxic energy to think that you don't know. But Marianne, what if I really don't know? What if I know, wouldn't I have done it by now? Well, maybe, maybe not. But this idea that you don't know, it's another negative strike against your results. If you have in your mind this idea, maybe you want to be the owner of a bookstore someday. Maybe you have a different goal. Maybe you want success in your finances or in a relationship. And maybe you want to be an amazing parent. Whatever your hopes are, whatever your dreams are, if you have this thought that keeps pecking in your mind that I don't know how, where is that going to get you? That's going to get you nowhere. If you have this idea that I don't know how, will you ever seek for learning and understanding? Probably not. And even if you do, it'll be sabotaged with the idea of, I don't know. Think about the toughest math problem. I don't know about you, but for me, math was one of the biggest challenges in school when I got to calculus. That's actually when I bagged it and stopped studying math. I got algebra, I got trig, I got geometry, all of that fun stuff. When calculus hit, I had this idea of, I don't know. I don't know this. I don't know how to solve these problems. And I bagged it, and I never took it. Who knows what would have happened if I had taken calculus, if I had progressed with it, if I had studied it and learned it and gotten rid of the idea that I don't know. But I don't know is such an inhibitor. What happens in your brain when you say I don't know is it stops looking for answers. If you tell your brain you don't know, it's just going to obey your command and say, oh, you're right. I guess you don't know, so we won't look, and we won't come up with an answer. Get rid of the idea that you don't know and accept the idea that you have access to all the information that you need to take your next step. The third barrier to success is I am not good enough. It's interesting that all limiting beliefs boil down to one of these 3 things. I can't, I don't know, or I'm not good enough. And I'm not good enough could turn into many different forms. It could look like I'm not worthy, I don't deserve it. Something about my fundamental being as a person does not merit whatever it is I'm seeking. Even if I know how to do it, even if I think I could do it, if I don't think I'm worthy of it, of course I'm not going to have success. So success, if you can get rid of the ideas of I can't, get rid of the ideas of I don't know, and get rid of the idea that you're not worthy, you're not good enough, or whatever it is that you're reaching for, you remove all of those things and anything that would feed them, any subtopics of those ideas, any shadows of those ideas, any hints at those ideas, and replace them. We call this the weed and feed. Tear out what's not working and plant what is. So instead of I can't, it's I am totally capable and I do it. Instead of I don't know, it's I have all the access to all the knowledge in the entire world and I find the answers. Instead of I'm not good enough or I'm not worthy, say I have totally stepped into my results. I have earned it. I claim it. This success is mine. Whenever you have perceived failure, step out of it using one of those lessons. As long as you learn a lesson, it doesn't matter what step you take in life, you're always having success, even if you don't achieve your goal, because you learned something that gets you there the next time. Thomas Edison found out 999 ways how not to create a light bulb until the 1,000th way worked. Don't give up. Learning the lesson along the way gets you one step closer to your goal. So make sure that you're getting rid of those barriers and stepping into your success 100%. Okay, you've got this. You have all the know-how you need, and it is totally within your grasp, and you're totally worthy of all the success that you have on your plate. Go out there. Get it. Make it a possibility for you. In fact, I want you to comment below with one thing that has been a success for you within the last week. Create evidence for success over and over and over again for yourself. Hit the subscribe button below, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.